Most adults fail this sports trivia quiz. Can you? How many players are on a soccer team on the field? A. 9 or B. 10 or C. 11 or D. 12. The answer is C. 11. The 11-player rule was standardized by England's Football Association back in 1863. Which sport uses a shuttlecock? A. Tennis or B. Badminton or C. Squash or D. Cricket. The answer is B. Badminton. A shuttlecock can fly off a racket at over 200 miles per hour, fastest projectile in racket sports. How often are the Summer Olympics held? A. Every 2 years or B. Every 3 years or C. Every 4 years or D. Every 5 years. The answer is C. Every 4 years. The 4-year gap, called an Olympiad, dates back to ancient Greek tradition. How many points is a touchdown worth in NFL? A. 3 or B. 6 or C. 7 or D. 10. The answer is B. 6. Originally a touchdown was worth 0, it just earned you a try-it goal. Which sport is Tiger Woods famous for? A. Tennis or B. Golf or C. Baseball or D. Cricket. The answer is B. Golf. Tiger has won 15 major championships, second only to Jack Nicklaus's 18. How many holes are on a standard golf course? A. 9 or B. 16 or C. 18 or D. 20. The answer is C. 18. The 18-hole standard came from St. Andrews in Scotland in 1764. Which country invented basketball? A. USA or B. Canada or C. England or D. France. The answer is A. USA. Invented in 1891 by Canadian James Naismith, but in Massachusetts, USA. What color is the bullseye on a dartboard? A. Red or B. Black or C. Yellow or D. Green. The answer is A. Red. The red inner bullseye is worth 50 points, the green outer ring scores 25. Which sport has the Stanley Cup? A. Basketball or B. Baseball or C. Hockey or D. Soccer. The answer is C. Hockey. The Stanley Cup is the oldest trophy in North American pro sports, dating to 1893. Who is known as the king in soccer? A. Maradona or B. Messi or C. Pelé or D. Ronaldo. The answer is C. Pelé. Pelé scored a record 1,281 goals in his career, including unofficial matches. How many Grand Slam tennis tournaments exist? A. 3 or B. 4 or C. 5 or D. 6. The answer is B. 4. The 4 are Australian Open, French Open, Wimbledon, and US Open. Which NBA team has the most championships? A. Lakers or B. Celtics or C. Bulls or D. Warriors. The answer is B. Celtics. Boston and the Lakers are tied at 17, but Boston got there first. In boxing, how long is one round? A. 2 minutes or B. 3 minutes or C. 4 minutes or D. 5 minutes. The answer is B. 3 minutes. Pro fights use 3-minute rounds. Women's pro boxing typically uses 2-minute rounds. Which country hosted the 2016 Summer Olympics? F. China, or B. Brazil, or C. UK, or D. Japan? The answer is B. Brazil. Rio became the first South American city ever to host the Summer Olympics. What's a perfect score in 10-pin bowling? A. 200, or B. 250, or C. 300, or D. 360? The answer is C. 300. A 300 game requires 12 consecutive strikes. There's no room for error. Which sport features the Tour de France? A. Running, or B. Cycling, or C. A motorsport, or D. Sailing? The answer is B. Cycling. Riders cover roughly 2,200 miles in 3 weeks, basically NYC to Denver. How many players are on a baseball team's lineup? A. 8, or B. 9, or C. 10, or D. 11? The answer is B. 9. The designated hitter rule lets one player bat for the pitcher in many leagues. Which athlete has 23 Olympic gold medals? A. Usain Bolt, or B. Carl Lewis, or C. Michael Phelps, or D. Mark Spitz? The answer is C. Michael Phelps. Phelps has more Olympic golds than most entire countries in history. What is Formula One's fastest pit stop record? A. Under 2 seconds, or B. Under 3 seconds, or C. Under 4 seconds, or D. Under 5 seconds? The answer is A. Under 2 seconds. Red Bull set a 1.82-second pit stop in 2019, faster than you can blink twice. In rugby union, how many points is a try worth? A. 3, or B. 5, or C. 6, or D. 7? The answer is B. 5. A try was originally worth 0, it just gave you a try at kicking goal. Which country invented table tennis? F. China, or B. Japan, or C. England, or D. Korea? The answer is C. England. Invented in Victorian England as an after-dinner game using cigar boxes and books. Who won the first FIFA World Cup in 1930? F. Brazil, or B. Argentina, or C. Uruguay, or D. Italy? The answer is C. Uruguay. Uruguay also hosted that first World Cup. Only 13 teams competed. What's the diameter of a basketball hoop in inches? A. 16, or B. 18, or C. 20, or D. 22? The answer is B. 18. 2 regulation basketballs can fit through the rim side by side, barely. Which jockey has the most Triple Crown wins? A. Eddie Arcaro, or B. Bill Hartack, or C. Steve Cawthon, or D. Ron Turcutt? The answer is A. Eddie Arcaro. Eddie Arcaro won the Triple Crown twice, on Whirlaway in 1941 and Citation in 1948. In which year was the first modern Olympics held? A. 1886, or B. 1896, or C. 1900, or D. 1906? The answer is B. 1896. Held in Athens, Greece, only 14 nations and 241 male athletes competed. Who was the youngest F1 world champion ever? A. Lewis Hamilton, or B. Sebastian Vettel, or C. Max Verstappen, or D. Fernando Alonso? The answer is B. Sebastian Vettel. Vettel won his first title at age 23 in 2010, Verstappen won his at 24. Which NFL team has won the most Super Bowls? A. Cowboys, or B. 49ers, or C. Patriots, or D. Steelers. The answer is D. Steelers. Steelers and Patriots both have 6, but Pittsburgh got their first in 2008. What's the maximum break in snooker? A. 140, or B. 147, or C. 155, or D. 180. The answer is B. 147. A 155 break is technically possible with a free ball situation. It's been done once. Who scored the Hand of God goal in 1986? A. Pelé, or B. Maradona, or C. Zico, or D. Platini. The answer is B. Maradona. Maradona scored a second goal moments later, voted the greatest goal ever. In cricket, how many runs is a maximum? A. 4, or B. 5, or C. 6, or D. 7. The answer is C. 6. A 6 means the ball cleared the boundary on the fly, cricket's home run. Comment your score below, be honest, no Googling.